The year was 1907. Louisiana Tech, well, Louisiana Industrial Institute at the time, had just entered its teenage years. About 1,400 miles away from Ruston, in New York, a 2.5-year-old boy boarded a southbound train. The orphan train made several stops on its journey toward Opelousas, where Joseph Forca's life truly began. First, a new name, Joseph Roge Aillet. Aillet for his new family. Roge for the priest who publicized the arrival of the children on the train. A Catholic influence remained in his life as he attended Holy Cross in New Orleans, where he played on the inaugural football team. And the roots deepened as he continued his athletic pursuits at St. Edward's University. After completing his education, he turned to coaching. Aillet's coaching success at the high school and college level ultimately led him to Louisiana Polytechnic Institute in 1940. In Ruston, a community that would not be recognizable without trains, without the railroad. Shortly after Coach Aillet's arrival, the Second World War interrupted the game and disrupted life at Tech and across the country. Though he wanted to serve, Aillet didn't possess the birth records required to enlist. Instead, he served as first lieutenant in the State Home Guard. While serving at home, nearly 24 of his players scattered across the globe to serve the nation. During the war, Coach Aillet exchanged letters regularly with his players. His commitment to holding scholarships for their return was the exemplar of perhaps our dearest tenet, loyalty. Each month, he would compile a newsletter to distribute to those serving so they would know the status of their teammates. True to his promise, scholarships awaited as all 22 of them returned, a shared moment that helped birth not only loyalty for Louisiana Tech, but for each other. The returning players bonded with newly arriving teammates, all committed to the classroom as much as the gridiron. Coach Aillet often reminded them that they are here for 4 years to prepare for 40. One of those teammates was Leo Sanford. Leo and other Bulldogs from the 1940s and some from the 50s carried Louisiana Tech with them for more than 60 years through their playfully named social group, the National Association for the Advancement of Grandstand Quarterbacks. Through football games, annual family trips, they maintained a bond for life. Those members of the greatest generation are no longer with us, but the loyalty developed and maintained through a shared life experience, through an unrivaled educational experience, serves as a model to Louisiana Tech students today. In fact, Coach Aillet may have underestimated one aspect of the Tech experience. That loyalty developed in 4 years really prepares you for far more than 40.
Of course, I know you probably never met Coach Aillet, but he's very soft-talking, but very positive. You believed everything he said because he said it. His first words to you, and when he signed a scholarship, is, "Son, you came over here to get an education. The day that football gets in the way of your education, it'll be the day you need to quit football." And we named ourselves the National Association for the Advancement of Grandstand Quarterbacks. And that means we don't really know what we're doing, but we do support each other and support Tech.